everyone, welcome to another video of Alpha PTE. This is Fatima from Alpha PTE. Hope you all are doing well and hope your preparation is going on well. Today we are going to talk about respond to a situation, which is a question of PTE Core from the speaking module. So as you know, in PTE Core you do not have retell lecture, you have respond to a situation. In respond to a situation, you will listen to an audio, you will also read the text of the audio, and you will have 20 seconds preparation time, and on after 20 seconds you have to respond to the given situation. It is going to be a day-to-day situation, and you have to give response for the next 40 seconds when the recording starts. So basically it has marks on the basis of appropriacy, like how appropriately you are handling the situation, your fluency and your pronunciation. So the speaking marks are affected by this question, and to make sure you are not taking a lot of pauses, to make sure it's fluent, to make sure it's smooth, you need to follow a template. Now that template doesn't have too many fixed terms, because as you know, PT doesn't PT is now flagging the audios which are having too much of a fixed content, but this template is just to make your response better structured. All right, so let's quickly head on to alphapte.com and have a look at this template and solve a few respond to a situations. Okay, so here we are. If you don't know how to get to templates, you can click on templates and you'll find them. And under templates, let me take you there. Let's click templates and this respond to a situation. So you need to listen to and read the description of a situation. You will have 20 seconds to think about your answer. Then you will hear a beep sound, and then you will have 40 seconds to answer the question. You will try to answer as completely as you can, as clearly as you can. Now, the first line, because it's more academic, you will say based on the situation. If it's about a friend, dear friend, or sir, ma'am, or if it's about your college professor, dear principal, whatever. Then there are sentences. So if you go to practice respond to a situation, you will understand what I mean. This is one sentence. You have been given a deadline for assignment, but due to personal emergency, you need more time to finish it. That's line one. Okay, let me pause. Okay, so how do you do it? Line one. So you'll say there's no professor, there's no friend, nothing. So you'll just say dear sir or dear ma'am. This you, this, can you see this you? This you will become I. So instead of you, you will use I. Okay. So wherever you have you will use I. Okay. So I have been given a deadline for an assignment, but due to personal emergency, I need more time to finish it. Then this is line one, and from here we will start line 2. So from how would this will be line 2. Okay, how would you approach your professor to request an extension? So instead of how would you can say I want to approach you or my professor. So you can say, because here it's saying professor, you can say dear professor. Okay, to request an extension, and I want to ensure the situation is handled appropriately. So what do you say? Here you can you can say I want to handle the situation appropriately. Then I think this should be more than enough. All right, so just give me a minute. So if I have to respond to this particular situation, let's see. And towards the end, I will add this line. I really do understand the importance of the given situation, and I'm hoping to get the best out of it. So just like a wrap up. Thank you. Take care. Regards. So this friend and respected sir will go to dear professor, or yeah, dear professor, and then line 1, line 2, line 3, and in that time I'm sure you will be able to handle this. Okay. Now I also want to add a few things here. Then if they say how would you like to approach your professor during the 20 seconds preparation time that you will have, make sure you keep like uh a situation in mind, something like, I have fever, or I met with an accident, or something like that. So here I think I met with an accident comes to my mind quickly, so I'll keep that as my response. So let's start by listening to the audio. So you will also have the audio recording, so let's continue with that.
Given a deadline for an assignment, but due to a personal emergency, you need more time to finish it. How would you approach your professor to request an extension and ensure the situation is handled appropriately? What would you say?
So now, as the audio finishes, you will have record 20 seconds preparation time. So this preparation time, you already know the sentences that you're going to talk about, and then you just need one reason for not doing it. And yeah, you're like, I already found the reason. So let's see. Dear Professor, I was given a deadline for the assignment, but due to a personal emergency like my accident, I need more time to finish. As you know, I had been met with an accident last week, and because of that, I couldn't finish my work on time as I had issues with my hand, and I'm still having fracture in my hand. So I would like to request for an extension for about a month, because I want the situation to be handled appropriately, as I need more time to finish it. I know the importance of the situation, and I want to make sure that I deal with it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for understanding my situation. Hopefully, I'll finish my assignment and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Okay. Now, I really do understand the importance of the given situation. Now, I didn't say I'm hoping to get the best out of it, because I wanted to talk more about the content which is given there. So I just used the first half. Let's submit and see. Okay. Fluency is there, appropriacy is there, given deadline for assignment due to personal like my accident, I need more time to finish it. Uh oh, okay. This was not clear. That's why I lost marks in my pronunciation. So if you are actually practicing in your speaking module, make sure you have the microphone more clearly, and also make sure to use microphone with an extendable microphone, because for me I am just trying to give you example of how you're supposed to do it, so it is not so important, but for you, you have to make sure they pick whatever you say clearly, and then your marks are based on that. All right, let's try one more very quickly. You notice that the communal gym equipment at your apartment complex had been left in disarray, with weights scattered all over the floor and machines left unattended.
You notice that the communal gym equipment at your apartment complex has been left in disarray, with weights scattered.
You decide to send a friendly reminder to your neighbors. What would you say to your neighbors? So these are the first three lines. Okay. Dear neighbors, we'll start with that. Dear neighbors, I have noticed that the communal gym equipment at our apartment complex has been left in disarray, and there are weights scattered all over the floor and machines are left unattended. That is the reason I wanted to send a friendly reminder to all my neighbors. I want to make sure that the communal gym equipment in the apartment complex is maintained properly, and the machines are also not left unattended. Then you can put the last line. I really do understand the importance of the given situation, and I'm hoping to get the best out of it. So, first three lines based on your question, and then one line solution, what you want to tell your neighbors, and then the conclusion. Okay, so I understand the importance of the situation and I want to deal with it properly. Okay, you can say that also. Hope you understand, and hope we keep our apartment more what do you say, keep our communal area in a more proper way, something like that. Okay, so yeah, let's continue.
Scattered all over the floor and machines left unattended. You decide to send a friendly reminder to your neighbors. What would you say to your neighbors?
Let's wait. Okay, let me start like this. Dear neighbors, I noticed that the communal gym equipment at our apartment complex has been left in disarray with weights scattered all over the floor and machine is also left attended. I also wanted to decided send a friendly reminder to all of you because I want to make sure that the communal gym area and all the area in a complex which are handled by everybody is maintained properly and it has not to be left in disarray with, and especially the gym and the weights are not to be scattered all over the floor and the machine should not be left unattended. I understand the importance of the situation and that's why I wanted to bring this matter with you, so I hope you all understand. Thank you so much. Okay. In the middle, I don't know, but that's okay. Something like this happens in your exam also, but you need to maintain the composure. Okay, in the middle, somehow I was thinking something else. It was going in my mind that, I have to say this, I have to say this, I have to say this, and then I like stopped and I fumbled a little and I was like, okay, let's see what we do. That's exactly what happens to the best in even in the real exam. But if you maintain your composure and take care of just the marking criteria by putting content and not taking pauses, nothing will happen. As you can see here, I was holding my microphone also as closely as possible because last time I had the issue of microphone. So that was also one thing that went in my mind. So make sure you practice with a proper headphone and a microphone. But as you can see, it's not a very difficult question. I find it easier than retail lecture because your content is right there in front of you on the screen. All you have to do is practice it so well that you can handle the pressure, the nervousness. That's the main thing that you need to handle. All right. Apart from that, I think respond to a situation is pretty doable. Yeah. What do you think? So, if you are having any more doubts and difficulties in respond to a situation, you can comment and I will be happy to discuss it with you. But if you keep doing these questions every single day regularly, you will just get there. All you need to do is make sure you are fluent, make sure you're not pausing, and make sure you are putting in the right amount of content. So, until next time, I will see you soon. But if you like our videos, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye.